Here today, we are gathered as Canadian civil society to request the government of El Salvador to release the 5 environmental and community leaders of Santa Marta, and in particular of the organization ante. We bring today a message from the United Church of Canada, which over 100,000 members in Canada, also calling for the release of water defenders. We believe that this arrest is behind reopening mining activities in El Salvador, and we know that the 5 leaders that have been arrested were historical leaders of the mining resistance in El Salvador. And we join our voices to United Church of Canada, and also over 250 organizations from 29 countries. I also want to read in summary the declaration from the America's Policy Group, which is also calling for the release of the 5 community leaders of El Salvador. The America's Policy Group joins over 30 Canadian civil society organizations, and united we call for the immediate release of the arbitrary and human rights and environmental defenders of Santa Marta of El Salvador. 1, because this arrest is a victimization of the victims of the civil armed conflict in El Salvador in the context of peace accords. Why, after so many cases of human rights violations committed during the civil war in Santa Marta, were this specific case attended to? If they're going to be doing justice in the context of civil rights of the civil war, then many other cases should be investigated. And this also is in contrast with the peace accords, the 92 peace accords and the amnesty law. Secondly, these disturbing new developments are very disturbing in the context of the regimen of exception in El Salvador. Many international experts, such as the United Nations and Amnesty International, have denounced the grave violations of judicial process and arbitrary arrest in the context of the emergency law that have been now put in place every month for the last 10 months. We're very concerned that these arrests are a new development in not only associating these arrests to criminal activity, but also as an excuse to target environmental and community leaders in El Salvador. Third reason why this community leader should be released is this is an indication of criminalizing environmental defenders and human rights defenders in the country. El Salvador led a historic ban on mining in El Salvador in 2006.